Well, Australia, it's been a minute, but it looks like a leadership spill might be coming. Now, while David Littleproud survived a spill in the Nationals party room today, Parliament is still awash with chatter that Angus Taylor is shoring up support to topple Susan Lee. But the fact is, it doesn't matter who ends up being the Liberal leader. They would still face the same intractable problem. And that is how to get the coalition back together. How do you fix this shambles of a coalition split without looking like you're just bending the knee to David Littleproud, who's put down a pretty gutsy condition for any reunification of the parties, and said that the 3 senators who crossed the floor to vote against their Liberal colleagues and really started this whole thing, they need to be reinstated into the shadow ministry. Now, the Nationals reckon this is fair enough, that those 3 senators, Bridget McKenzie, Susan McDonald and Ross Cadell, were just voting in line with the view of the party, which, if it had been landed earlier that day, would have seen MPs in the lower house also cross the floor, including David Littleproud himself. But many Liberals would see the reinstatement of these 3 senators as a complete rolling over to David Littleproud, who they're very frustrated at. They think that he essentially agreed to support the legislation in line with the Liberal Party at Shadow Cabinet days before it went to Parliament, and at that point, of course, the Nationals crossed the floor. There's also an argument that the Nationals could have just abstained rather than voting against the legislation and said to their Liberal counterparts, we can't support this, but we're not going to cause what is a huge rupture in the coalition. So whether it's Susan Lee, who needs to restore her leadership, or a new Liberal leader like Angus Taylor, who of course would need to establish leadership, putting the coalition back together is a tough challenge. And is it even possible? Well, some say no, that there's going to instead be a very long time apart between the Liberals and the Nationals, whereas others can see a way through. That yes, maybe the Liberals accept the condition put down by David Littleproud and restore those 3 senators, but maybe not immediately. Maybe they face 3 to 6 months out in the wilderness before coming back. Or maybe they can tweak or clarify the arrangements of the coalition deal to really ensure nothing like this ever happens again and to address the Liberals' concerns. And then there's a matter of timing. Some Liberals and Nationals don't see this as being easy regardless, and that putting the coalition together will take some days, weeks, or even months, whereas others see the whole thing as becoming much harder to get back together the longer time goes on. There's plenty of people within both parties really arguing for the need for the coalition to get back together. Darren Chester, the Nationals MP, went into his party room to move a motion to say exactly that we need to negotiate in good faith and get them back together. But of course, the devil is in the detail, and that exact detail is what either Susan Lee or Angus Taylor will have to work through, and it's not going to be an easy task for whoever the Liberal leader may be.